Hello, my name is Bart Massey. I'm the Executive Director of the USA Drone Port located in Hazard, Kentucky on the Knott County and Perry County border on a former uh, coal mining mountain top removal site, which has been unused for quite a long time. The land was donated to us, and because of that, we've been able to utilize it to begin building what is one of the first drone ports in the world. Um, we are involved in obviously robotic research and development, also testing, training, and anything dealing with manufacturing production with the future of unmanned robotics. We are a 501c3, not pending any longer. We have a board of directors. Many of them are seen in this picture. We have developed an organization that is led by regional business people and people involved in local government. But we also have a national board, advisory board, some of them included in this picture as well, that help keep us on track. We want to know what the current trends are, which directions things are moving, and even though our board is not involved on a daily basis in robotics, they do have a good business mind that can see these trends and understand the relationship as our national advisors explain that to them. So it's worked out very well. Our objectives and vision is really multifold, but begins with our location and also with our intellectual property. This is what we hope to have in the next 3 to 4 years, the blue area being a business center and the lower portion of that being an indoor weather facility. The back part, the gray portion, is a 10,000 square foot indoor flight facility. We have received funding to build the indoor flight facility, a very small portion of the business center, and we have a 10,000 square foot netted facility that will attach to the indoor flight facility when it's built. We have funding for it as well. Education's always been one of our primary goals. We work with K-12 through secondary. We also work with higher education. Hazard Community and Technical College has a Unmanned Systems Technology program, and we are an FAA CTI program, which we're very proud of. Is a public organization, and we work with the general public. We work with private organizations, government, and we do standard operating procedures development for individual companies that are needing to integrate drones into their use. We have a location, as mentioned before, in Knott County, and we also have 2 airports that work with us very well, and they are within 6.5 miles to the north west, and one that is directly north of us, 18 miles. So we have a really unique area, testing triangle, if you will, and we have a 60-mile radius of G airspace. Our location really has a very low amount of flights that come over. We have a very low population density, and it's a great location to do testing and research and development and not worry about your neighbors finding out what you're doing. So we protect people's intellectual property very well. This is the facility that we're currently building. This is the 10,000 square foot facility with a very small business center. It's 1,000 square foot, and the net will go in behind it. But this will allow us to do testing with drones that aren't approved to be in the NAS yet, and will also allow us to do training that will be indoor out of the environments, which is something that will be very beneficial. Also allow us to do a lot of community engagement things, for instance with K-12, to be able to bring them in and teach them about robotics, be able to get them involved in projects going on and things of that nature. So we're really excited about that. We've been creating jobs and hope to create a lot more jobs. Entrepreneurship is one of the primary focuses. Uh, we need people who are innovative, who are interested and have the courage to create their own businesses and chase their dreams, and we want to help them out. We work collaboratively with people in finance, any type of marketing, the different areas that people may or may not be better suited for, and try to help them pair up with people who can help them move along in the way they want to go. We work in partnership with a lot of different organizations, including higher education, government agencies, and private industry. And we're also hoping to provide a good place to work. With our campus, we've got many acres that are available to be able to work with people who are interested in being involved with people of like minds working in unmanned robotics. And it's a place for ideas to blossom and innovations to take shape. We do a lot of research and development. Currently, we're working on a large grant with the University of Kentucky dealing with COVID relief. We everything from vaccination delivery to banners being pulled announcing where they can go to get their shots, dropping leaflets and using megaphones to perform outreach to communities. What this does is provides us research with if there's a blackout situation, how we can actually get to these smaller communities when they have times like when COVID happened in around March the 12th of 2020. That was also a horrible time that the electricity went out with ice storms and snowstorms, and people were frightened because of COVID, but also didn't know where to go or what to do. And this is an opportunity for us to reach out to them and say, look, here's where you can get help. Let us know if you need help. And we're able to do this research and find out how we can further help people down the road. So we're grateful to the University of Kentucky for working with us on this. We do outreach. We let people in many places know what we're doing, and we're very interested in knowing what they're doing so we can collaborate with them. We have spoken at conferences. We have reached out to drone companies from as far away as Ireland and met with them. We visited the EU drone port, the Korean drone port, the South Korean drone port visited us to see what we were doing. And we've been to the Capitol on multiple occasions, working in the microelectronics area as well as with the drone industry, doing consulting and also reach out telling what our needs are and what we're doing. Give you a little bit of highlights over the past few years that I'd like to share with you. We held the first UAS First Con, which is First Responder Conference. We had approximately 450 people over a 3-day period of time that came through for training, for speaking engagements, and a lot of other things that we had there, including about 25 groups that had displays. We had speakers from 24 states. We had attendance from 24 states and from around the world as well. So it was a really good program, and it was in a little location at Hazard, Kentucky. So it shows us that we are doing something that is unique and that is needed. And we want to work with anybody that's willing to work with us. We've spoken at many conferences. This one was 2019 AUVSI Exponential, talking about the drone ports. We've also presented at the Paris Air Show. We were the first drone port to be at the Paris Air Show. We got to meet with many people, including the military, the people from every aviation organization you could potentially imagine, from every type of country. The one picture in the middle here is a large group from Israel. We've presented at the Pentagon twice and have have really enjoyed the opportunity to collaborate with people that are military minded in this industry and let them understand from a private standpoint how this interweaves and how we respect what they do and understand that this is a professional uh, area, that drones, people who are licensed, who have studied, who are working, are pilots, and understand the airspace and the regulations, etc. It's been a really interesting uh, interaction. We've also had some really good opportunities to work with people on future developments of new products. So I'm exceptionally excited about that. We have consulted and worked with the former Senate Majority Leader, Senator McConnell, in the microelectronics field. Uh, and Senator McConnell has been great to work with. We're working with folks in the new administration as well, and are excited to be some type of benefit to the nation with some of the expertises that we might be able to provide in this area. This is a few of our closest people that have been involved from the onset. Dr. Jennifer Lindman, President of Hazard Community and Technical College on the right, um, our County Judge Executive, and our the President of our board, Judge Scott Alexander. I'm the shorter guy in the middle, and the gentleman next to us is Sean Adams, and his wife Tammy Adams donated us the land for the USA Drone Port and have been amazing people to work with. We've trained well in excess of 3,000 people through our seminars, our engagements, our podcasts, interviews, training, 107 prep uh, classes, all the way through very in-depth programs for people who are doing more extended things such as electrical line inspections, etc. We have over 125 UAS pilots in our region. This is within about a 5 county region. We have a very low population here. In that 5 county area, you're looking at probably around 100,000 people. So you're looking at a pretty good percentage for UAS pilots in a region. We have a 2+2 with Embry-Riddle and Hazard Community and Technical College, so you can get a UAS engineering degree through HCTC and Embry-Riddle here in the mountains of eastern Kentucky, which is a benefit for a lot of people in our area, so that you can attain a higher education from wonderful organizations without even having to leave, which is what we love. We want to see our folks be able to grow and help us grow as we move forward. We work with all kinds of people. We stay within the regulations that the FAA has provided, and we've got some great friends there that allow us to speak to them and run things by that. We want to make sure that what we're doing is within the realms of the regulations, and also see how we can also do research and help provide information if possible. We've worked with the National Institute of Science and Technology in a couple of different fields, including heavy payload drones under 55 pounds, and also in the testing lanes that they have. Some of this research has been with the University of Kentucky, and we're doing a lot of research that is involved with the medical field and unmanned systems. So I think there'll be some exciting news as we move forward on this, particularly in the Jericho project, which is finished, and now we're in Jericho 2, and the final one, at least the first phase, will be Jericho 3, and that will include long distance package deliveries, etc., as we gain approval to do this. And what we offer a location to work with us. We offer research and development opportunities for internships. We have many friends in the industry, so we have networking of availability that I'd be willing to guess that a lot of people don't have. So it helps us work with our customers, with our clients, in a very strategic and a strategic way and also an effective way that helps them open doors more quickly and helps them reach their objectives in a quicker manner than they'd be able to otherwise. So why choose the USA Drone Port? We have room to grow. We have 2 airports in our region. Close by, we have a campus that is growing as days go by, and we're hoping to set up a triangle between the 3 locations to do long distance testing, delivery, and additional things in the future as we're afforded waivers and as we move forward in the industry. We have G Airspace. We have 60 miles. Actually, it's 94 miles to Lexington. We're only 135 miles to Bardstown. These are by air. And Bowman Field in Louisville is 151 miles. So if you have a plane you'd like to come in, we're only 6.5 miles away from the Wendell Ford Airport, as you can see here. Makes us very convenient. You're welcome to fly in and see us anytime. We'd love to see you. What we offer, we work with the FAA. We fall into line with all the regulations. We do training. We have a UAS CTI program at the college locally. We have G Airspace for over 60-mile radius, and your intellectual property can remain with you. We have the ability to. We have all access to whatever you need there as well. If you need high-speed internet, if you need a realm of area to fly, if you need a runway, we can provide you with about anything that you need. We have a radar that will be in very soon that is available to rent. We work with many of the people in government to let them know what we're doing, to ask for their help, and to have their understanding with how UAS is growing and what we can do with what we'll be able to do in the future. We provide a degree program here for 4 associate degrees and 6 certificates. It is a very affordable way to get your education. This goes through a community and technical college, and this program also is associated with Embry-Riddle, but will also be associated with Eastern Kentucky University in 2022. So you have 2 aviation schools to choose from as you move forward. You can get the first 2 years at much less cost in a CTI program. So we'd love to have you. And our tuition is the same nationwide. There is no out-of-state tuition. So if you're interested, contact me. I'll let you know. If you have any questions or answers, my name's Bart Massey. I'm the Executive Director of the USA Drone Port and Assistant Professor and Program Coordinator of the UST program at Hazard Community and Technical College, and we'll be working with Eastern Kentucky University soon. Please call me. Let me know if I can help in any way. You can email me at bart.massey, M-A-S-S-E-Y, at usadroneport.com. Thank you all.